You're late. Oh, welcome in. It's Wednesday's edition of Quick Picks, but it's basically Thursday's edition because we're going to be out of office on Friday.
We are.
I got a little pep in my step. I'm excited. Brandon and I made up last night, so I wore this shirt so he could be happy and see himself as a winner. And yeah, he was happy with it. But I promise you, he probably won't be.
Where's that shirt sold?
I don't think it ever was sold. I was cleaning out the Belmont office before we moved here, because I was one of the first people to move here.
Yeah.
And I made a box to put outside for any passerbys that may be in need of clothes. And then I found some that I liked and I took home. And this was one of them. And so, yeah, we made up. We're friends again.
Experts tomorrow. What do you have to say about the clip? I'm curious. I saw him today briefly, but he was like heading to the airport.
He said he didn't even watch it.
He watched it. He was
I know
tagged.
he did. Yeah, he was tagged multiple times, and everyone in the comments were being like, "Well, no one's gonna see this because he's blocked." And yeah, well, I just got some more likes and views for Quick Picks yesterday.
There you go.
That's all we're doing. We're getting views, baby.
I think my least favorite DM I get pretty regularly is, "Please tell Brandon to unblock me."
I don't really get those DMs. I usually get
I get at least
weirder ones.
2 a week of that.
Weirder ones. By the way, chat, we need you again today. Brandon is not here, so we give out our plays, and Che reads the ad read. You guys need to be cooking in the chat. Do you want to go ahead and take it away, Che?
I'll hit the ad first, then why don't you start with your pick?
Sounds good.
Fight fans, UFC 317 is almost here. It's shaping up to be a can't-miss card with high-stakes matchup and title implications on the line. Every punch, kick, and takedown counts. There's no better way to get in on the action with my partner, the DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now, and anyone who bets just $5 is going to get $150 in bonus bets instantly, no matter who you're backing in the octagon. Right now is the time to make your picks. So again, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use promo code QuickPicks. One word, QuickPicks. The crown is yours. Again, $5, $150 in bonus bets instantly. All right, Megan, what do you got cooking for tonight?
I will say, yeah, I'm in the diamond, but I will say last thing. I did mean everything I said yesterday, and I'm not sorry for it, but we are friends again. But I just wanted to make it clear that I stand on business whenever I'm angry.
What's the PFT sign language? It's like this or something like that.
Oh, stand on business.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm obviously in the diamond. I'm taking PCA over 1.5 total bases, and he had quite the blunder last night.
He did.
He didn't know how many outs they had. And look, that's a tough look for an MLB player. But hey, he's 23. He's gonna make mental mistakes. But I will say that I don't think the media is as kind as his friends, family, and teammates, because they've taken that clip and they've just posted it on every single sports outlet they possibly can.
Yeah.
So I think we got a pissed off PCA. He's mad at himself. He's mad at the media. He's mad at the haters. I think he's going to come out here and take it out on the cards. He has the most total bases of all of this potent Cubs lineup, and he's fifth in all of the majors in total bases. So again, I think this is a mental bounce back for PCA. He's going to come out pissed off, and he's going to remind you who the fuck he is.
MVP.
PCA, 1.5 total bases.
I'm nervous about the Cubs. The Cubs are taking on water. They were in first place in the National League, I think it was 5 or 6 days ago.
It's a long sport, though, Jay. We're not even in the dog days of summer yet.
2.5 game lead in the NL Central. I placed a whopper of a parlay because I had a boost, and the first leg, which was the longest leg, is already hit. So I just need to have the Connecticut Sun to win under 10 games. Which right now the line's already lowered. It's at 8.5.
Don't you love seeing that?
They're the worst.
I love seeing.
They're the worst team in the WNBA. I need Mike Evans to get 1,000 yards, which is my lock of the year. I don't think we're supposed to say that word. My favorite pick of the year.
Yeah.
And I need the Cubs to just advance to the NLCS.
That might be where it could get tricky.
Well, at the time of placing, I think that leg was like plus like 250.
What is it?
And they were. I don't want to check. And
it feels good to check that Suns.
They had a
check the
hefty
other
lead in the NL Central, and they were playing well. They were first place in the whole National League. So, maybe they get into a wild card situation. Hopefully not. Hopefully they just get that first round. They're clean. They win that, and then that would be a 5-figure payout for your boy.
A whopper. Do you know who won Queen of the Court?
I do, Aaliyah Boston. What a Queen of the Court. Holy cow.
That was an electric finish.
So
what was the payout?
It was like 260, I think, something in that range.
I think
there was some
in the threes. I could check.
There was some. I just checked. I think it was like 260 something. There was some potential with Camila Cardoza, who almost was in that range. Angel Reese looked like she was going to run away with it until late. But then there was I forget, Luke. Do you know the name of the one who's the center on the Lynx? Because my girl Nafisa, MVP favorite, was out.
Alana Smith.
She
had like 20-something in the first half.
Yes, and she finished, I think, with 33 combined points, rebounds, assists. Angel Reese ended up blowing her out of the water.
I have a question for you.
But that would have been if I had to guess, probably like a 5-figure payout.
What do you agree or disagree with Dave Portnoy's take that no one would know who Angel Reese is without Caitlin Clark?
So here's the thing. I think Angel Reese is a solid WNBA player and a good prospect for a second-year player. And I like this guy. Like, I don't officially have a WNBA team. I've been to a Sky game. I support the local team. Caitlin Clark is far better than Angel Reese. It's not even a discussion. Like, Caitlin Clark is a person that is going to transform the sport and is so talented in every aspect of the game. That being said, Caitlin Clark can be really good and a transcendent superstar. Angel Reese can also be good too. And I don't think right now she's at like an all-star level, but like I like what she's been doing the past couple games. She had a triple-double a couple games ago. She had like 18, 17, and 6 last night. Like if they use her more in a role where she is, I don't want to call her like a point forward, but more of like a dribble handoff, like a hub for, to set screens and free up 3-pointers and hit back doors. Like she had a great pass on a backdoor cut last night. I think that would make her a much better player. Because, yeah, if you leave her on an island and you're going to be like, all right, throw the ball 18 feet out, go get a bucket, it's not going to be
But you're not answering
pretty.
My question. The question is would you know who Angel Reese is without Caitlin Clark? I personally would, because I watched Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark in a national championship with Dave sitting next to me. So I knew exactly who the fuck she was.
Well, we're also assuming that LSU wins the national championship, and she is one of the best players on the court for that game.
So people
In which
know.
case, yes, probably. That being said, would she be, she's
in her villain arc right now. I'm just letting her run with it.
I think she's like kind of embracing it. Like she came up with the sweatshirt or whatever that's like said "me bounds," which is something that she is. I think she is a generational rebounder.
That's a crazy. That just sounds crazy to say.
That's not a bad. That's a very good thing. But yes, like if you're gonna compare her and Caitlin Clark, that's
kids
crazy.
Back in my day, they called me the generational rebounder.
There are generational
no, I
rebounders.
know. It just sounds silly to say.
Dennis Rodman is a generational rebounder. Andre Drummond is.
I would
love to see Mitchell Robinson continue this arc, but like that type of player, that is a very needed and good skill.
You got to have it for basketball. You got to rebound. You got to get the rebounds.
Yeah, and she's a good passer, and she struggles to finish around the rim.
Yep.
That's an objective scouting report on her. But can she get better at that? Yes. Can she get better at shooting? Yes. Does she put up air balls once in a while and miss layups once in a while? Yes,
Don't
absolutely.
we all? What was your pick?
My pick is on the diamond. It's a small hit. My pick last night stunk so bad. Holy cow! Brittany Griner, 16+ combined points per round.
Dude, I was one hit away from hitting another parlay.
I know. I was with you.
I saw you rode. Thank you, Che.
they played her off the court last night. The Dallas Wings just absolutely went.
Hammy.
Just played her off the court. Yeah, I mean she's so big, and they just went at her. She played I think like 15 minutes. It was a terrible pick. Tonight I am back on the diamond. I am going with a very small hit parlay. 2 guys in the Braves versus Mets game. I'm going with Matt Olson to get 1+ hit. He's done this in, I believe it's 14 straight games against the Mets. In his last 4 games against the Mets, he's had 2+ hits in each. So give me Matt Olson to get a hit and Brandon Nimmo. Something I like about Brandon Nimmo is the bounce back factor. He did not get a hit yesterday for, what's today's date? The 24th. So I believe it, or 25th. So I believe it's over a month. He has, every time he has not gotten a hit, the next day he will get a hit.
He's finding Nimmo.
Finding Nimmo. Let's do it. Brandon Nimmo and Matt Olson to get a hit. That is at even money when you parlay the 2.
All right, so you have those 2. You have my PCA over 1.5 total bases, and we're going to round it out with the chat play, which is...
Chat is staying in the Mets-Braves game, and they're going to be riding with Frank the Tank in the New York Mets on the money line. Coming in a little hefty at -156, but it boosts the parlay 2 + 617.
2 + 6, 17. 2.
All right, hold on.
2 + 6. What did you just say?
It boosts the parlay 2 + 6.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Got it.
2 plus. That's not how that works, Luke.
Okay.
All right, so Che is putting it in the betting group now. Go ahead and ride on over to the DK Sportsbook. If you're not signed up, sign up now. Che gave you an awesome UFC fight night, $5 a down. Any bet, you get what? 200 in bonus bets?
150.
150 in bonus bets. So join the DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet with us. Win with us. Lose with us. Hopefully we win, though. I would like to win.
I have an ask for the chat tomorrow. So it looks like, and I do not know the promotional calendar, but it's called No Sweat Home Run Everyday Bet. I would like the chat to... Let's do a home run parlay tomorrow.
All 3 of us?
Yeah.
right.
Everybody bring one leg.
Everyone
the chat
bring
bring
up
a
a
leg.
home run.
Megan and I will do a leg. It's a no sweat bet. It's going to be super long odds.
It's going to Che and I are going to have a race to the quick picks group text just to see who gets it in first.
Oh no. Unless you're going with like say Suzuki or
you never know. You never know. But what you will know is what we're betting if you make sure you're a part of the Barstool betting group, so you can see what we're putting in every single day. We'll be back tomorrow with a home run parlay, but let's get this one in first tonight on the diamond. Let's make some money. Let's have an awesome Wednesday.
Let's do it. See you guys.